Il-Kanċellier Professur David Attard, l-Onorevoli Ministru tas-Saħħa u Anzjanità Attiva Dr. Ġewad Bela, ir-Rettur il-Professur Alfred Vella, il-Prorettur il-Professur Joseph Kaċċattolo, Sinjuri. Huwa ta' sodisfazzjon kbir għall-Università ta' Malta li nilqawkom għal din iċ-ċerimonja ta' gradwazzjoni. L-10 waħda minn sensiela ta' 18 il-ċerimonja ta' gradwazzjoni fil-level postgraduate. F'din is-sessjoni ta' gradwazzjonijiet għas-snin 2023 u 2024 ninformawkom li ser jigradwaw aktar minn 1500 student. Fosthom hemm 66 dottorat, li minnhom 53 huma dottorati ta' riċerka fuq sma varji. Dan huwa rekord assolut għall-Università ta' Malta li ta' min niċċelebraw fuq livell istituzzjonali kif ukoll dak nazzjonali. Nibdew iċ-ċerimonja billi nistieden lil Professur Neville Kallejja mill-Fakultà tal-Mediċina u Kururġija biex jindirizzana. Professur Neville Kallejja.
Chancellor, Rector, Prorectors, Minister, Members of Council and Senate, Dean, members of the Faculty of Medicine and Surgery, Registrar, members of the academic staff, students, family, and friends. Allow me to congratulate our new graduands, doctors, researchers, and public health practitioners. Here, I'd like to quote Sir William Osler. Let me congratulate you on the choice of calling, which offers you the choice of intellectual and moral interests found in no other profession. Let me commence with a snippet from a contemporary song, appropriately titled Tabib, presented by a local band, Stereotypia, a few years back. I hope that our non-Maltese friends can capture some of its essence, or at least their neighbors can help out. Għax naħseb għandi d-deni tabib, naħseb li jien ma nafx irrid. Tini xi ħaġa ħalli ngħix kif irrid. I'd like to express some thoughts on a crucial skill for a proficient doctor or healthcare professional, a quality that typically is not listed in the credits of your courses that you've undertaken, and that's humanity. As doctors, we deal not with symptoms nor diseases, but with persons. Complex individuals who come in all shapes and sizes with a kaleidoscope of personalities, and with pains and scars that may arise from within and beyond any tissue in their body. Ailments they may not even be able to pinpoint or describe, but they would know, deep down, that all is not right. And the human doctor can look into their eyes and read it too. Medicines can cure diseases, but only doctors can cure patients. This is not a jibe aimed at pharmacists, okay? A quote widely attributed to Swiss psychiatrist and philosopher Carl Jung. There's a lot of literature on the virtues of the medical physician, which apply to any professional really, and even more so to those in health leadership. Edmund Pellegrino, a stalwart in medical humanities, highlights the moral enterprise at the heart of the relationships with those we assist, be it doctor-patient, lawyer-client, or teacher-student. I've chosen to focus on three main ones, the first one being humility. In a world dominated by entitled, uninformed, and irate social media users, it's quite challenging to resist the urge to confront them. Tolerating such disrespect seems unthinkable. Do they believe one can purchase a medical or health degree from the University of Malta? Let's take a deep breath. Communication science reveals that social media magnifies the loud and sensational minority, distorting reality. We need to remember this. In the real world, the majority on this little rock still, trust me, they still deeply respect healthcare professionals. Moreover, you have to remember that did anyone ever persuade you to convert from your ways by insulting you or calling you stupid? Most unlikely. Okay? So anger is not the solution. Humility involves recognizing that each individual's life has been molded and influenced by a sequence of experiences, shaping their perspective on what's significant and crucial. Remember this when you enter that person's life for maybe 15 minutes, expecting them to derail it and blindly following your advice. Acknowledge that there's always knowledge which we are yet to grasp. And yes, patients, especially those with rare conditions, might actually know more about their condition than you do. I appreciate Pellegrino particularly for a quote that grounds me as a public health physician working with numerical data. Investigators seem to have settled for what is measurable instead of measuring what they really would like to know. Atul Gawande, in the book Complications, which I would definitely recommend as a nice read, recounts the stories of Lazarov and Iphigenia. As a young surgical resident, he found himself perplexed by the decisions that these cancer patients made, despite being armed with ample evidence on the recommended course of action for patients and their condition. However, with experience, he admits he came to comprehend their choices. More importantly, remember also, as the Maltese saying goes, but I'm going to say it in English, the higher one climbs, the harder the fall. Okay? Remember Icarus. Second, compassion. Reality can look very different for different people. During my time in sixth form, I remember my philosophy teacher acquainted me with the insights of Plato and Paul Ricoeur. These philosophers articulated the idea that humans do not directly perceive truth. Rather, they observe its shadows or silhouettes, influenced by their societal positioning. In my lectures to the MSc Public Health students, I can't remember if I've done it with this group, I occasionally present this little iron fish. There's a story behind this. This is a modern tale of Dr. Christopher Charles, a Canadian epidemiologist who, like many of you, pursued his master's in public health in 2008. His research in Cambodia revealed the significant impact of iron deficiency anemia on the local population. Faced with resistance to traditional iron tablets, Dr. Charles tried to explore an alternative approach based on the literature review. And basically he found that it seems that iron blocks in cooking pots work fine. Nonetheless, initial attempts with these small iron blocks proved challenging, as the villagers feared damage to their pots. Observing the cultural significance of fish in Khmer society, he conceived the idea of the iron fish. The villagers took to it like fish to water, excuse the pun. The Lucky Iron Fish organization, still active today, conducted a clinical trial revealing a 50% reduction of anemia within 9 months of use. What it took was a lot of listening, patience, and compassion. As, again, Sir William Onslow used to tell his students, listen to the patient, he's telling you his diagnosis. Listening breeds trust, and trust is key for any therapeutic collaboration. Karl Marx once stated, medicine heals doubts as well as diseases. Third, integrity and self-sacrifice. Frederick Douglass, a 19th century black American abolitionist, recently featured in a movie actually, once expressed, I prefer to be true to myself, even at the hazard of incurring the ridicule of others. rather than to be false and incur my own abhorrence. You'll encounter decisions challenging your moral resolve. I promise you that. Doc, I missed the court hearing. Can you give me a sick leave certificate? It may seem trivial, but it has consequences. This might also come with enticing offers or even serious threats. Your integrity will face tests, whether small or significant, not necessarily from patients, but from interests that your professional work may disrupt. I had the opportunity to explore Naples for the first time last year. I know it's a bit late. And discovered San Giuseppe Moscati, a highly esteemed and prolific medical professor. He's also credited with implementing a public health strategy that curbed Naples' vulnerability to cholera pandemics. So there you are, my fellow professors. There's hope for us. Okay. However, what earned him sainthood wasn't his extensive research, but his unwavering care often provided free of charge to the city's poorest until his untimely passing at the age of 46. And this brings us to a bonus point, I'm afraid, often overlooked by many in the medical field: self-preservation. It's a delicate equilibrium that one must master, finding the balance between the self-sacrifice demanded by our profession and the imperative of preserving one's own well-being. A challenging feat indeed. I shall end with another excerpt from a song, a favorite, I must admit. The song is called It-Tabib Tabillej, The Night Doctor, by a group called Dune, which, by the way, includes a slightly naughty but brilliant pediatrician. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but the final two stanzas are pure gold, and they soothe your soul just like Maltese honey on a sore throat. It includes a nod to Christ, I admit. Fine, we're in a church, and why not? A late scholar, Dr. Donia Baldacchino's research did confirm that spirituality, whatever you believe in, correlates with improved health outcomes, such as longevity, coping skills, and quality of life. This undoubtedly also applies to healthcare professionals who are attuned to their own humanity. I'll read the stanzas. Naf li għad xi darba f'dik is-sodda jkun hemm jien. Jaf ma baqax ħafna, iżda nittama baqa' żmien. U hekk kif tibqa' toqrob is-sija u l-ħin b'tama l fuq inħares lejn wiċċ Kristu ħanin. May you all be beautiful humans, and if I'm allowed to add this, make sure to hug the women in your life today, especially if they're still around. Thank you very much.
Nistedinkom tisimgħu l-indirizz tar-rappreżentanta tal-gradwati, is-Safa Lakansari, mill-Fakultà tal-Mediċina u l-Kirurġija. Is-Safa Lakansari.
Chancellor, Honourable Minister for Health and Active Ageing, Rector, Pro-Rector, members of the Council and Senate, members of the academic body, academic registrar, administrative members of staff, dear family members, and my fellow graduates. It is an absolute honor to have been chosen to speak on behalf of Malta's finest, most talented, highly driven, extremely caffeinated, and the hardest working cohort of doctors today. And surely we deserve all the praise in the world. After all, we survived medical school. So congratulations to us all. It feels just like yesterday, doesn't it, when we were holding our acceptance letters, jumping with endless joy, blissfully unaware of what was awaiting us over the next 5 years. So let's take a trip down memory lane and reminisce a few of those moments. Who can forget from being expected to learn not just the enzymes and cofactors of Krebs cycle, but every single metabolic reactions in our bodies? And what about the mind-boggling task of trying to identify the M-shaped nerves of the brachial plexus during our anatomy exam? And what about the very small task of trying to learn every single detail about the human body in the first 2 years alone? It all seemed insurmountable at that time. And yet, while riding high on the waves of academic fervor, we successfully navigated through the stormy seas of preclinical years. And once again, blissfully unaware, we jumped with joy at reaching our clinical years. Once ashore, we were swiftly immersed in a novel learning environment, refining our patient interaction skills, learning to navigate mater-day hospital corridors with the agility of seasoned sprinters to reach our tutorials and lectures on time, all while clutching our beloved OHCM, which became an indispensable companion and a permanent extension on all our hands. Let's not also forget the countless selfies we all took in our stethoscopes and scrubs and totally felt like the cast of Grey's Anatomy. Let's face it, would any medical graduate speech be complete without a single mention of Grey's Anatomy? I don't think so. When we were not busy planning our constant escape or crying for hours and questioning ourselves with every passing hour, why on earth did we choose to read medicine? And why did we become doctors? Our days involved hours and hours of long, grueling study sessions, recalling through hundreds and thousands of flashcards, memorizing thousands of new mnemonics, devouring countless pages of textbooks, all in a frantic attempt to cram in our brains, but just to forget it the moment we would step out of an exam. Undoubtedly, the journey through medical school is not an easy one, but our experience was uniquely arduous as we navigated our clinical years amidst the backdrop of COVID-19 pandemic. This presented an array of unforeseen challenges for us all. Yet despite these hurdles, we not only persevered, but we adapted remarkably. The pandemic's profound impact on our teaching and clinical attachments heightened the difficulty level. It tested our resilience and our determination to succeed. Yet, amidst it all, we prioritized the well-being of our patients and our wider community in Malta. We stepped up in unprecedented numbers. We volunteered tirelessly, whether it was lending support to helplines, conducting swabs, or administrating vaccinations. We demonstrated our unwavering commitment to serving others, even at that time. But the medical school taught us so much more than the confines of knowledge within those textbooks. It was a transformative journey. It allowed us to become the best versions of ourselves. We learned a lot of new skills, most notably time management, interpersonal finesse, and effective communication. We also experienced profound personal growth, even surprising ourselves with our mental resilience, as we were able to party till the early hours of the morning and still turn up looking fresh as daisy for our lectures at 8 a.m. We had the utmost pleasure to study alongside our lifelong friends, and we made new friends from all across the world. With the unfortunate trauma of being in a medical school, those friendships are now cemented with a covalent bond. That's for my chemistry fans in here. We created many, many new memories, though some we might want to forget. When we attended events such as MMSA balls, medical electives across the world, or while we were queuing for our third coffee in the staff canteen. We also gave back to our community in Malta throughout the years via MMSA outreach programs such as blood pressure clinics, diabetes clinics, and many, many more initiatives. So, here we stand, 5 years on, but our journey has only just begun. As doctors, our enthusiasm remains undimmed as we embark on the path of lifelong learning, each and every one of us striving for excellence in our respective fields, whether that's in medicine or surgery. Committed to upholding the principles of Hippocratic Oath, we pledge to always prioritize the well-being of our patients who put their trust in us, showing deep empathy and care to the most vulnerable who rely on us in the most difficult moments. Our dedication to serving others will remain steadfast, as we continue to navigate the complexities of our noble profession with integrity and compassion. Now, for myself, today holds a very special significance. I entered my clinical years with a newborn baby, as a single mother, away from family and friends, in a different country, deciding to do it all by myself. I still remember those countless late nights spent studying or chasing deadlines while rocking my son to sleep, holding him in my arms while listening to the lectures and tutorials online. There were moments where it seemed like the odds were stacked against me, and the weight of the responsibilities threatened to end my dreams many times. But I refused to let adversity define me. And I chose to fight for my dream till there was a fight to be had. It took a sheer amount of personal sacrifice and hard work. And yes, there were many moments of doubt and many, many failures. But through it all, I had the utmost belief, with the utter conviction that I deserved to become a doctor, that I was capable, and that I had worked way too hard in my life to quit now. Quitting was never an option for me. I had to do it for myself and for my son. To get through really tough moments, I used to close my eyes and envision the day that I would have my graduation gown and walk through Valletta with my son. And today, we did exactly that. Today, with the biggest and the proudest smile on my son's face, he told every passerby in Valletta that I'm his Dr. Mummy. It truly is a dream come true for me. Today, as I reflect back on those lonely and excruciating tough times, I am proud of the woman I have become. I'm proud of the example I have set for my now 3-year-old son. And I am very, very proud to stand alongside all of you graduates of this esteemed medical school. But it would be selfish to take all the credit. After all, it takes a village. So let us not forget the support system we all had in place to help us reach this milestone of our lives. To our dear parents, families, friends, mentors, professors, and each and every one of the staff, faculty members, thank you for believing in us. Thank you for helping us succeed along the way and celebrating our successes along the way too. To my beloved parents who are here today, and to my brother Shoaib and my sister-in-law Tanya who are watching at home, thank you for your sacrifice, for putting your life on hold to take care of my son during exams. I simply wouldn't have succeeded without you. Thank you to Doris Mendron for your unwavering belief in me, even in my moments of doubt, and for being a source of encouragement for all the students who need it. Thank you to our esteemed Dean and Deputy Dean for your mentorship and efforts in organizing a tailor-made clinical attachments, which have been instrumental in equipping us with the skills necessary to serve our communities as safe and competent doctors. Thank you to Father Patrick from the chaplaincy for your boundless generosity, support, and prayers. I also extend my deepest appreciation to the compassionate staff at University's Health and Wellness Center, whose dedication to supporting students have been unparalleled. Especially thank you to Donatella, Patio Livery, Charmaine Mifsud Caradona. Your unwavering support had been my anchor during trying times. To my guardian angel, who not only introduced me to the finest drink on the island, but he was my light in the darkest of days, and he helped me cross over the finish line. You were my saving grace. Lastly, thank you to my precious and beautiful son, Noah. He never failed to love me unconditionally, despite everything I put him through in the last 3 years. So here's to us, graduating class of 2023. As we continue on this noble journey as doctors, let us remember that medicine is not just a profession. It is a calling to serve humanity with compassion, skill, and unwavering dedication. Let your passion for healing others, and your commitment to excellence be your guiding light as you make impactful difference in the lives of your patients and their families. But also, let's not forget to prioritize our own physical and well-being and mental health, as we are also equally deserving of the compassion that we give others. May we also continue to defy expectations and overcome obstacles, both in our lives and careers. Now, finally, if I could just leave you with something from my experience, it would be this. Never let the world define your limits. Never let the world tell you you cannot have it all. Shatter those glass ceilings. Dream big. Dream the impossible. Chase those dreams and chase them hard. Leave your mark on this world, whether it's big or small. Truly, the future of medicine lies in all our capable hands. So congratulations, my fellow doctors. We survived medical school. We can survive anything. Thank you.
pregare, il mio pregar, meno severi, clementi ogni ora, volgi i tuoi sguardi, volgi sguardi su me, Signor, su me, Signor. Pietà, Signore, di me dolente. Signor, pietà, se a te giunge il mio pregar, non mi punisca il tuo rigor, meno severi, clementi ogni ora, volgi i tuoi sguardi sopra di me, sopra di me. Non via mai che nell'inferno sia dannato nel fuoco eterno dal tuo rigor. Gran Dio, giammai sia dannato nel fuoco eterno dal tuo rigor, dal tuo
Loti tal-grad ta' Master fil-Fakultà tal-Mediċina u l-Kirurġija. Master of Philosophy. Preklarissimi kandidati. Placuit autoritatibus Universitate Moderande, Prefectus Dinios vos declarare, qui laurea insignibus decoremini. Sponsor, Professor Godfrey Laverla.
Tu min conspectum magnifice rector, adducimus hoc rectissimus candidatos, omnibus laurea insignibus, more instituoque maiorum, at eon estandus qui, a consiliaris et senatoribus uius universitatis dignissimi presentati, temox rogabuntur, tibi attributa potestate, eius maiustos veniuntes, atque in eus modi, censu cooptatus acceptoque nomine atque edicas.
Daniel Kassar. Edwina Maria Farrugia Bayada. Master of Science in Public Health. Pleclarissimi kandidati. Placuit autoritatibus universitate moderande. Prefectis dignos vos declarare. Qui laurien sinibus decoremini. Sponsor, Professor Godfrey Laverla.
Dum in conspectum magnifice rector, adducimus anc lectissimam candidatam, omnibus laure insignibus, more institutoque maiorum, a te honestandum quae, a consiliaris et senatoribus uius universitatis dignissimi presentata, te mox rogabit ut, tibi attiputa potestate, eam magistram veniuntes, atque in eus modi, censu cooptatus acceptoque nomine atque edicas.
Kristina Kassar ġiet l-ewwel fil-kors tagħha.
Utitaque Deus exoratus, vertat bene, nobis attributa auctoritate, te magistram, eo iure censeri, et esse quo optimo sunt creati alii edicimus, et pronunciamus, tibique omnibus honoribus, cum laurea conjunctis fruendi et utendi facultatem facimus. Cape iam collatie tibi dignitatis ornamenta, et quid illa instituto maiorum portendant intellege. Gesta sic toga manc, ut norint omnes te in magistrorum collegium allectam esse. Sit tibi liberalis pileus ic veluti ornamentum laureum, quo donabantur post certamen victores. Quant opere vero te de dignitate adepta, in totus academici cetus nomine gratulemur, testetur tibi, ic noster amplexus.
Bernadette Bezzina. Sara Kakija. Mireya Guder. Maria Merkusova. Dajna Portelli. Andreana Vella. Loti tal-grad ta' Doctor of Medicine and Surgery fil-Fakultà tal-Mediċina u l-Kirurġija. Preklarissimi kandidati, placuit autoritatibus Universitate Moderande, prefectis dignos vos declarare, qui laurea insignibus decoremini. Sponsor, Professor Godfrey Laferla.
Tuum in conspectum magnifice rector, adducimus lectissimum candidatum omnibus laurea insignibus, more institutoque maiorum, a te honestandus qui, a consiliaris et senatoribus uius universitati dignissimi presentatus, te mox rogabit ut, tibi attributa potestate, eum magistros veniuntes, atque in eus modi, censu cooptatum ascriptoque nomines atque edicas.
Andrea Kalleja ġie l-ewwel fil-kors tiegħu.
Utitaque Deus exoratus, vertat bene, nobis attributa auctoritate, te medicine chirurgiamque doctorem, eo iure censeri, et esse quo optimo sunt creati alii edicimus et pronunciamus, tibique omnibus honoribus, cum laurea conjunctis, fluendi et utendi facultatem facimus. Capeiam collatie tibi dignitatis ornamenta, et quid illa instituto maiorum portendant intellege. Gesta sic togamanc, ut norint omnes te in doctorum collegium allectum esse. Sit tibi liberalis pileus hic veluti ornamentum laureum, quo donabantur post certamen victores. Quant opere, vero te de dignitate adepta, in totus academici cetus nomine gratulemur, testetur tibi hic noster amplexus.
In absentia Mahdi Abdal Hussein. Michela Marie Abela. Daniel Paul Ajus. Michaela Aġuz. Adam Mumtaz Akhtar. In absentia, Rashid Al-Khalaini, Maita Ahmed Salim Al-Khabsi, Saif Mahmoud Nasser Al-Sarmi, Saeed Al-Alajmi. Najah Saeed Abdullah Salim Al-Awfi. In absentia, Hussam Salehin Suleiman Al-Bahlani. Khanima Al-Bahlul. Noura Al-Dusari. Anfal Tarek Al-Enezi. Mohammed Al-Hashemi. In absentia, Ali Al-Khalil, Batul Hani Ali. Faisal Al-Jumay. Hala Khamis Al-Kalbani. In absentia, Hussein Al-Khamis, Abdulaziz Al-Khazi. Nur Majid Al-Iddawi. In absentia, Zainab Meshal Al-Musa. Ibtisam Aluzi. In absentia, Abdul Muhsen Al-Kallaf. Najima Al-Sabah. Abdullah Al-Sayed Omar. In absentia, Fadel Ahmad Al-Shamali, Sara Al-Shamali, Ibrahim Al-Shamalan, Maryam Al-Shati, Wala Aun Al-Tuwaymer. Alessia Amoroso. Falak Naz Ansari. Carl Vincent Apabgat. Salma Ashkanani. Se nieqfu ftit għall-ultimi ċertifikati għal silta mużikali.
et ollis peccata mundi, dona nobis pacem, agnus Dei, dona pacem, agnus Dei, dona nobis pacem.
Inkomplu bloti ta' ċertifikati. Kristina Attard. Michaela Attard. Nicole Attard. Rebecca Attard. Ryan Attard. Gabriel Azzopardi. Yasmin Azzopardi. Stephen Bayada. Katia Bartolo. Marie-Claire Bonanno. Krista Maria Bonello. Katrina Bonnici. Liam Borge. Jeremy Bugeya. Joachim Buttigieg. Matthew Buttigieg. Clive Camilleri. Daniela Camilleri. Jade Camilleri. Lara Maria Camilleri. Stephen Camilleri. Rebecca Caruana. David Samuel Kassar. Mayra Kassar. Nicola Kassar. Christian Castagna. Daniela Chatlani. Ishana Chatlani. Rebecca Ketkuti. Benjamin Chantar. Marie Claire Cini. Catriona Kutayer. Karen Kutayer. Eleanor Dalli Higgins. Greta D'Amato. Alia Dashti. Abigail De Brincat. Maria Ellul. Brooke Falzon. Andrea Farrugia. Erika Maria Farrugia. Mariah Farrugia. Mark Farrugia. Rachele Farrugia. Nathaniel Fennick. Tara Shanti Finn. Ali Nahar. Hamad Saeed. Issa nitlob lit-tobba kollha jqumu bil-wieqfa biex flimkien mad-dekan tal-Fakultà tal-Mediċina u l-Kirurġija jgħidu l-Hippocratic Oath.
Fully aware of the grave responsibilities of the medical profession and of the commitment that I'm personally taking, I solemnly promise that I will use my medical knowledge to the best of my ability for the benefit of people's health. Patients will be my first concern. I will be honest, respectful, and compassionate towards patients, and I will ensure that the rights are fully respected, particularly the rights of those who lack the means of making their needs known, be it through maturity, mental incapacity, imprisonment, or any other circumstance. I will take care of all patients equally, irrespective of social, racial, political, or ideological differences. I will not put profit or advancement above my duty and service to patients. Recognize the special value of human life and never do anything deliberately to provoke the death of any human being. I will not provide treatments which are pointless or harmful or which an informed and competent patient refuses. I will, in emergencies, do my best to help anyone in medical need. I will strive to maintain full confidentiality about my patients, bearing in mind that the relationship between the doctor and patient is based on mutual trust and respect. I will recognize the limits of my knowledge and seek advice from colleagues when necessary. I will do my best to keep myself and colleagues informed of new developments and ensure that the poor standards or bad practices are exposed to those who can improve them. I will show respect for all those with whom I work and be ready to share my knowledge by teaching others what I know. I will try to influence positively authorities whose policies harm public health and oppose policies which breach internationally accepted standards of human rights. I will strive to change the laws which are contrary to patients' interests to my professional ethics. May God help me keep this promise.
Issa nitlob lil gradwati l-ġodda jqumu bil-wieqfa biex flimkien ngħidu l-affermazzjoni. Jiena nilqa l-unuri u l-privileġġi mogħtiji li llum. Jiena nwiegħed li nħaddimhom b'responsabbiltà għas-servizz tas-soċjetà u li nagħmel hekk skont il-liġi u l-Kostituzzjoni ta' Malta. U fil-waqt li jien membru tal-Korp Akkademiku tal-Università ta' Malta, nagħti kelma sħiħa li nimxi dejjem skont il-liġijiet u r-regolamenti tagħha. F'isem l-Università nifraħ lill gradwati l-ġodda u lill-familji tagħkom f'din l-okkażjoni. Proset. Inqumu bil-wieqfa għall-Innu Malti.
Lil din l-art ħelwa l-om li tatna isima ħares molej kif dejjem Ftakar li lila bil-oħla daw li bis. Ħati kbir Allah, lil min jaħkima rot il-ħnina li sit saħal il-ħadim Maltin o
Nitlobkom tibqgħu bil-wieqfa sakemm joħorġu l-kanċellier, ir-rettur, il-prorettur u l-Korp Akkademiku.